just in your mind, just say Shiva Shambho. You're not calling for any god, you're just giving yourself enough time to respond consciously rather than reacting compulsively. Whether life is a curse or a blessing simply depends on whether your mind is taking instructions from you or not. I'm asking you right now, if you close your eyes, can you think of an ocean? How am I supposed to know? Can you visualize an ocean in your mind with your eyes closed? Can you visualize a tiger? Can you visualize an ant? Can you visualize a mountain? Well, you have a fantastic mind. Why can't you make it like heaven? Hello? What's stopping you? The only thing that's stopping you is, instead of keeping your mind in a conscious response, you have kept it in a compulsive reaction. Someone else can decide what happens in your mind. What a disgrace! Isn't this the worst form of slavery? That somebody else can decide what happens in your mind. Somebody else may determine what happens around you, but nobody should determine what should happen within you. If this one thing you do, that you move from compulsive reaction to conscious response to every moment of your life. Oh, how do I do it? But when they say this, I want to do this to them. No, you can use some device because it's Mahashivratri, I'm telling you. There are so many other ways you can do. But it's Mahashivratri. Right now, somebody says something, whatever they say, good or bad, just in your mind, just say Shiva Shambho. You're not calling for any god, you're just giving yourself enough time to respond consciously rather than reacting compulsively. If you respond consciously, what you want will happen. If you react compulsively, what somebody else wants will happen. This is your choice.
In yoga, we say the whole existence is a complex amalgamation of sound, in that we have identified a few sounds which have the capability to open up different dimensions. Certain sounds are used with a particular purpose. These key sounds are generally called mantras. There are different types of mantras. There are mantras to conquer and acquire things. There are mantras to bring joy and love. There are also mantras to open up other dimensions of experience. Repeating a mantra with the right kind of awareness has always been the basic type of sadhana in most of the spiritual paths in the world. Most people are incapable of rising to the right levels of energy within themselves without the use of a mantra. I find more than 90% of the people always need a mantra to activate themselves. Without it, they are not able to sustain.
This mind is an instrument which has many layers, but unfortunately, because of the type of education that most people are receiving, only the data process is going on. The other aspects of intelligence are not being touched upon or stimulated. One simple thing is, you bring a meditative process into your life, a kriya, which stimulates interiority or that aspect which is beyond your physiological and psychological process. All the young people, how many of you are young here? What should I term as young? Below 20 you're young, or below 30 you're young, or below 40 or 50 or 60, where should I put the mark? Now, as far as I'm concerned, if you're not dead, you're young. If you're too old, you wouldn't be here. You're here means you're young enough to be alive. If you're fit enough to be alive, you're fit enough to be joyful. If you're fit enough to be alive, you're fit enough to be loving. If you're fit enough to be alive, you're fit enough to be blissful. Don't think there is a certain age limit for that. If nature has kept you alive, this means you're fit enough to be joyful, loving, blissful. This is very much a possibility. Nobody can take this away except an unruly mind. But my mind is out of control. No, it's just because you're in a compulsive state of reaction. Just bring a little bit of space between what you need to respond to, either mentally, emotionally or physically, and actual response. Give it a little bit, Shiva Shambho kind of break. You don't have to say it outside, just in your mind, just a little break. And then do that, you will see a conscious response will make you into a fantastic human being. And we want to see fantastic human beings. All the young people, hello all the young people, where are you? All the young people, at least 7 minutes a day, at least 7 minutes a day. This is not just about how you respond to the outside, even within yourself. What type of thought you generate, what type of emotion you generate, what type of experiences you create within you. If you just give it a little bit of space and make it happen consciously, you will become a wonder within yourself.
To get free tips on food, health, Ayurveda, lifestyle, and yoga by Sadhguru, please join our WhatsApp and Telegram link below.